What's up guys, not Super Mario here and welcome to today's video. It is time for yet another Game of Thrones Season 8 review because I've watched the last episode, The Last of the Starks. Of course, this is gonna be spoiler heavy. If you haven't seen the episode, don't watch this video, but share it and like it and subscribe to my channel because I would really appreciate that. Without further ado, let's begin. I am not completely sure how I feel about this episode because I think that my biggest fear before season 8 actually started came true in this episode, and it was rushed. Everything that happened in this episode, yeah, it was awesome to see, but it felt rushed because so much stuff happened. As you know, with season 7 we had 7 episodes and a lot of stuff happened. A lot of questions were unanswered. Who's gonna go there? How we are gonna defeat the Night King? What is going on with Bran? Who's gonna end on the Iron Throne? Is Cersei really pregnant? Blah blah blah. So much stuff. And then they announced we are having 6 episodes. Yeah, they're gonna be 90 minutes long and we're gonna finish the story and everything. First of all, they're not 90 minutes long, not all of them. This one was like maybe 70 minutes, something like that. And it feels like they're rushing so many stuff at once that it doesn't feel cohesive or logical anymore. I think they made a mistake with only 6 episodes, in my opinion. And I'm not saying this just because I don't want this season or like Game of Thrones in general to end. I just honestly think they're juggling too much stuff in a not enough time, if you ask me. It just doesn't feel okay. I this is the first episode that I have to rewatch like after I'm doing this video, because I think I have to revisit how if it actually works, how everything goes and is done, because after seeing this episode I was like, okay, that was a lot in a very short time, and I don't know how I feel about it. The episode starts really, really well. The shot, the cinematography was beautiful. It was really well directed. We had a lot of like this stacks with dead people from the previous episode. Really nice speech from Jon Snow. Everybody's crying, reminiscing about what happened. We see Dany crying over Jorah, Sansa crying over Theon, Arya, of course, Beric and Sam over, what is his name, Ed. So it was really powerful and sad and everything, and I really liked it. Then we got to the party because of course they won the war against the Night King and everybody's happy. But then stuff happens, like everything happens at once. Gendry is now Lord Baratheon and gets a land from Daenerys. Then Gendry proposes to Arya. Arya's like, I'm not that kind of a girl, I'm not a lady, that's not for me. And now Gendry's heartbroken, deal with it. Then Jaime and Brienne do the thing, they're playing a game. Then Dany and Jon have a conversation about being a Targaryen. I'm your aunt, but I still have feelings for you, and I'm in love. I love you, you love me. We're gonna kiss, but you don't. I want to tell my family, Sansa and Arya. No, I forbid you. And then the next second he tells Sansa and Arya, even though he promised Dany he won't. But Jon made Sansa and Arya promise not to tell everybody, but in the next scene, Sansa tells Tyrion. In the next scene, Tyrion tells Varys. I'm like, what the actual heck is going on? And then we are going away from Winterfell, we are going to Dragonstone, even though Varys told Daenerys Iron Fleet is somewhere there. Then Rhaegal gets killed. I think he's dead. Or he's not, I don't know. If it's not, he's very probably badly injured, wounded. However, he lands in the sea. We don't see him anymore. Rhaegal, the dragon that Jon rides all the time. And then then they are there. They're in the next scene. They're already in the King's Landing. Everybody's in Red Keep. They are trying to talk Cersei out of this. But yeah, of course, in the battle between Ironfleet and people who are going to Dragonstone, Missandei gets captured, and she's there with Cersei when they're in King's Landing. And when Tyrion is trying to convince Cersei, don't do that, just do like your life more than this and blah blah blah. Missandei gets decapitated, and of course Grey Worm is very angry. Then we get the glimpses of Mad Queen. So much stuff. You can see how discombobulated I sound, but watch the episode because I felt the way I just talked to you or reviewed this episode. So much stuff happened. I probably missed something. I mean, yeah, the big thing, Bronn, all of a sudden he's in Winterfell, like trying not to kill Jaime and Tyrion, just trying to get a deal out of them. It was all of a sudden. Then Ghost was like there. I mean, Jon didn't even pet him. He said goodbye to everybody, not to Ghost. Just leave him with Torm. I mean, what the hell? And come on, if this season, this is the last season of Game of Thrones, one of the biggest shows ever made. If they don't explain what's the deal with Bran, I don't know what the heck is the purpose of his character. Just he lives mostly in the past. What's the point of it? Like, what's your deal? Do you know everything? Who are you? I mean, I was really confused by that. So much stuff happened. I don't know how I feel about this episode. Like I said, honestly, I have to watch it again because I really liked. A lot of dialogues were really great between Tyrion and Varys, Tyrion and Sansa, Jon and Daenerys. A lot of great dialogues and interactions happened, but the way it was stitched together, for me, it just didn't work. It was like, we're here, important, but doesn't go together. So yeah, the next episode is gonna be the big battle for King's Landing. A lot of people probably gonna die. I wasn't expecting Missandei to die in this episode, or Rhaegal, but that happened. So, and it was kind of okay, so they're dead, and that's the problem when you have only 6 episodes left, or now 2 episodes left. It kind of feels discombobulated and mushed together because they have so much plot to explain, and there's only 2 more episodes, and the next episode is Battle for King's Landing, where it's gonna be just battle, I'm guessing, and then the last episode, I don't know. Share your opinions on this episode. Did you like it? Did you not? Do you feel the same way that I do? It was a good episode, but it wasn't stitched very well together. But yeah, share your opinions in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this discombobulated review of Game of Thrones Season 8, Episode 4, like always, share it, leave a like, hit that subscribe button, share this video all over the place, click that bell icon to get notified when I upload, and I see you next time.